Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on London Calling, starring Josh Duhamel as a hitman who can't go back to London, but he wants to go back to see his son, and so he talks to his boss, and the boss says, "You can go. I'll find a way for you to go back, but you have to take my son with you and turn him into a man." It's kind of a weird sort of buddy movie. It's comedy and action. My kind of film. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So Josh is the hitman. He has to go kill two other hitmen. And Littlefinger is also in it. And he's the old boss that got betrayed. And the funny part of it is the guy that Josh is saddled with, directed by Alan Ungar, rated R for adult situations. This guy, he's obviously not cut out to be a hitman, but it turns out he could really shoot, which is kind of funny, like, because he plays Fortnite, which wouldn't translate, the skills wouldn't translate, but it's funny, it's a funny bit, I've done it before, it's funny. So for a movie, for a comedy, yeah, it works. It works. And the music's fine. Could be a little more upbeat, but back in the day, this would have opened big. And Littlefinger as the villain in London, he's good. I mean, Littlefinger is great as an actor, so this is a perfect role for him. And I forget the name of the bald guy. This guy, what the hell's his name? He's good too. I really like him. He always plays a very sarcastic dude. But this is a fun buddy movie type situation. What the hell's his name? Oh, I think the guy from The Mummy's in it too. That's not the bald guy. The bald guy is, where is he? Rick Hoffman. Yeah, Rick Hoffman is the bald guy. But here's another famous bald guy who I believe he's the Mummy, if I'm not mistaken. So he must be one of the bad guys too. I'm almost sure he's the Mummy. Let me go back in time. He's literally the Mummy. Yeah, there he is. He's Imhotep. Oh, so Imhotep's in it too. This is awesome. So this is a fun cast. So first act, Josh is living in LA, and he had to leave London because he killed like the cousin of his old boss, and he left, and maybe he covered his tracks, and his old boss doesn't know where he is. But now his son needs his help, and he's got to go back to London, or he wants to see his son, or I don't know. So he's decided he's going to go back. So he goes to Rick Hoffman, who he works for now, and says, "Can you get me back to London?" Rick says, "Yeah, if you take my son with you, Julian, and turn him into a man." Basically turn him into a hitman. So he reluctantly agrees. And so he's got Littlefinger trying to kill him, but he also has to kill two other hitmen, who have gone crazy, I guess you would say. He's good. I like him and stuff. So I think their two brothers are the guys he has to kill. It kind of doesn't matter because you know what's going to happen. So the first act is the whole long setup. The second act is these two not getting along and then eventually bonding and becoming friends, and doing what, climbing their way up the criminal ladder to get at their targets, and eventually they There he is. There's the mummy. Eventually, they catch up to the guys they have to kill, but then at some point, I think they get betrayed by Rick Hoffman's character. I think Littlefinger like bribes them or whatever. So now, like, they tell Julian to kill Josh Duhamel, and he won't do it because now they're friends. And then I don't know, they somehow get out of this mess. I'm totally in. September 19th, only in theaters. I don't know if this will be in theaters that long. Written by Levin Menensk and Quinn Wolf and Alan Ungard, who also directs, who also is one of the many executive producers. Let's count them. Oh, Josh Duhamel is also an executive producer. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 EPs. And then producers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 producers. And one of them's also the director. So a lot of producers. Yeah, I'm down for this. It's a fun concept. I think the chemistry's mostly there. I think back in the 90s, they probably would have hired a comedian to be one of these roles. But I think Josh is doing okay, and I like the guy who's playing Julian. He's just soft and squishy enough to make this work. So, hopefully, actors can have comic timing, because that's part of acting. I would prefer a comedian in one of these roles. Maybe the guy on the right is. I don't think he is, though. Back in the 90s, you could have had like a Louis Anderson type in that role. I've never killed anybody before. Yeah, I think this works. I think this would be worth a watch. At the very least, it'd definitely be something to stream. So, yeah, let's check it out. London Calling, September 19th. And that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Joan somewhere behind me. Thanks for tuning in. Check me out Friday on Unexpected Farms. Saturday at Blueberry Hill Farms from 10 to 4. I forget what town that's in, but it's somewhere down South Jersey. And then on Sunday, I'll be at Lucille's Luncheonette from 10 to 2. And, of course, the live stream at 7. Hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.